guys, today I'm going to be doing something digital. I'm going to be showing you how to do digital art on Procreate. I'll be using the iPad Pro along with the Apple Pencil and the Procreate app. So I actually have paint on there, I just saw. So we're going to go in and we're going to create a new canvas. Let's do inches, 8.5 by 11. Create. And then you can pinch and zoom. Pinch. People make fun of me the way I say pinch. Okay, so you can pinch and zoom. One of the things with the type of art that I like to do is to go in. Let me see if I can zoom in here. This is the first one where I actually, maybe it'll zoom in and focus. We'll hit the little, is that a wrench right there? And we'll put insert flat image. Okay, it's gonna pull up with iTunes. iTunes photos and import from. So let me see if I can get the glare off of here. So what I do is import from photos, and it's going to bring you to camera roll. So one of the key things that I would suggest is taking some pictures of your artwork, or importing them from other places. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually use no, I don't want to do that one. Let's see, back. You have arrows that come up over here. So I'm going to import from photos, camera roll, and then I'm going to do this one right here. So this is an index card that I've actually been playing with. And you'll see at the bottom how it'll have different options that come up, okay? So we're going to take the little clicker off the blue, and that's going to leave the image, okay? So if you take your finger and you hold down over a particular color, it's going to match that color over there. So if we wanted to know, we wanted this pink that I used here, if we wanted to use that, alright, so we're going to go to painting, we're going to go with flat brush is fine, and let's take the size up. And we want to take that and use that throughout the painting. Then there's a darker pink that I use, so we could use that, because you want the colors to kind of match what you have. Okay, now this is pretty cool. So at the top, where you have the wrench, then you have this like magic wand thing, and then you have a little, we're gonna call that a curly Q or something like that. It's like a little Essie swirl thing. That is what's going to allow you to cut. So up here where it has different layers, we're gonna hit +1. We're gonna hit the little swirly doohickey thing, and we're going to cut this part. Let me see, this is kind of hard to, until you get the little dotted line. Okay, I think y'all can see it now. Okay, once you get that dotted line, you're going to do 3 fingers, and you're going to swipe down, and you're going to hit copy. Hold on. We got to go back to the layer that actually had it on there. I'm sorry. Alright. So we're going to circle it again. We're going to hit copy because we're on the layer with the image we want to copy. Then we're going to go back to layer number 2. 3 fingers paste. Okay, and now we have this exact image of what we have over there. So you can rotate this. Hold on. You can rotate the image with hitting the buttons at the bottom when those little buttons come up. So you can rotate, you can do a flip or a mirror image. So those options should come up for you. Okay, so I'm going to put it back down here. So now we have this. Now we want to copy it again and we want to paste it over here, then we can do that. Okay, one of the other things you can do is the finger. I'm gonna call that the finger right there. You can use that on the layer. We're gonna hit merge down so those layers are together, and then I'm gonna merge down together so all 3 layers are all in one. And then you can use that finger to blend the images together. Okay, so like what I do is hold your finger down, get the color, match the color, and then maybe that was too much. But maybe you want to do it like that, and then it kind of blends those lines out. So it's not like you can't tell it's copied and cut. Okay. And so for the most part, you can make this bigger and you can just kind of blend that out. Now what I want to do is I'm going to do a new image, a new layer, because the new layer allows you, if you hated the way one layer was on top of the other, all you have to do is then delete that layer and you won't see it anymore. Whoops. There's a little bit of green up here. So we'll take that green around. And then say you want to take another piece of another image. So we're going to insert photos, camera roll. Now I have made some digital elements here, but I really just want these little dots. Okay, so we're gonna copy, and then we're gonna take that one. Will it work if I do it like that? Paste. Alright, oops, okay. And maybe we want to drop those down here. And kind of maybe, I don't know, like that. Alright. And so down here it created a new layer. So when you're tired or don't want that layer, you just swipe and hit delete. Okay. So now I have 3 layers. Okay. And I cannot blur the edges of this until I combine the layers. So I'm going to go back and hit merge down, merge down. All layers are on there now. Now I should, oops, I got a little crazy with that. But this little guy over here is your back button. So I'm going to just mosey around with this a minute. Kind of blurred the lines. So the point I'm trying to make is you can take different segments from different one of your paintings and utilize it. Okay, hold on, that didn't merge down. I could tell because it wasn't blurring. It wasn't making that very blurry. Okay. And now I think we could use some more black in here. So I'm going to go back, increase the size of the brush over there. And I'm going to create some black here. And maybe some black up here. And then let me blur the, oh. We can blur that together. Because you want it to kind of blend and not look like you just cut the thing is the point of the blurry. Alright, so flip back. Kind of blur that. Okay, and now I need that blurry finger to get smaller. So I can blur right in there. Use a little bit of that orange. Right up in here. So it's a different way to create. But it's also a pretty cool way to add some digital pieces to your work. So you can import it, you know, make some edits or whatever you wanted to do. And then, let me take this finger right here. I'm trying to not get my head in the way. I think that needs to be blurred just a little bit to make a little unification there. And then I want to get that black. And I'm going to do, because there's so many different brushes over here, I don't have any. I'm going to do the artistic. Let's see what the oil paint looks like. Whoa. Disaster strikes. You just go in to make some changes. Kind of making that part of the swirls is what my thoughts. And then, alright, I think I would like to do, let's take, we go all the way over spray paints. These little flicks are pretty cool. So let's do some white. Okay, so we want those to be bigger. And then maybe that. And then I think what I like to do is go over here. It's also about figuring out what kind you like what do you like. So like the gel pen, I want to kind of emulate. Okay, not in that color though. Let's go back to black. Some of those X's. Maybe some over here. The cool thing that I like about the Apple Pencil is the fact that you can press with your arm and it does not impact what it looks like. You know what I mean? So it doesn't like it's not like, oh, I forgot and did not realize that I was touching it and now you just messed up your stuff. It knows to expect the pressure. And then, I don't know, maybe some black just for good fortune. All right, so then this is pretty cool. So you go over to gallery. Nope, I lied. You go over to the wrench and you go to share. Share will come up and say share artwork or export video, excuse me. Export video, and it creates a video that you can now watch. So we can go over here to photos. Okay, alrighty. And we can go to this, and now we can watch it. How cool is that? So it condenses it all into about 15 seconds or so, but hopefully this makes sense. You really need to have the Procreate, you need to have the Apple Pencil, you need to have an iPad Pro to kind of understand it, but hopefully this shows you the things that you can do. You can do it straight from scratch, but I do recommend, like in my photos, you know, taking pictures of your artwork, sharing it or syncing it among your phone. And then that way, whenever you want to be able to use maybe those little pieces right there and something else, all you have to do is copy it, paste it, 3 fingers, copy, 3 fingers, paste, and then you are good to go. The tricky thing that I find that I forget more than anything is remembering your layers and knowing that you can't smudge or integrate layers until you actually have merged them. So to do that, just hit that and then it will say merge down. Make sense? Thank you for joining me today. I hope you will give me the thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Tell all your friends and family about this country gal who likes to play and paint, and enjoy your day.